It's Steve the Red Pigment Steve, oh yeah. Hello ladies and gentlemen and welcome to, well, the first bonus episode of Sonic Unleashed. Yeah, we're actually doing a 100% LP of the game now. The thing is just that with all this, like, 100%ing this game is hard. It's just really freaking difficult. So I've decided to puss out a bit and do and do post commentary. This is actually, I think this is when I recorded this. When did I record this? Like, I can check real quick since this is post commentary. I don't have to look at the footage. I can check real quick. It was actually I'm pausing there for no reason. It was actually recorded about a month ago. So yeah, I'm just taking advantage of being able to do post commentary by, like, I recorded a bunch of footage. I'm not gonna run out of game footage for a while. I'll just need to commentate over it whenever I feel like it. And yeah, so that's all swell and stuff. And yeah, we're playing one of the DLC stages first, actually. I put on a bit of a randomizer. I put in all the different things that I have to do into a I failed a critical hit. Critical failure. I put in all the stages and things I have to do into a randomizer, and yeah, this was the first thing that came out of it. The Holoska DLC nighttime stage. This is when I didn't exactly get how the fuck the critical hit shit actually works. That's gonna be important because these stages are difficult. The Warhawk stages can be a pain in the ass because you have to redo so much if you fuck up and lose too many points by dying too late into the stage. Especially with these, because in these stages you do need a fuck ton of points to beat them with an S rank. Just relatively. It's not always a lot. It's just that you need it. It's just relatively much for however long the stage is. We can clearly hear the goal ring the entire time. I don't know if you can hear it on YouTube, but it's a pretty high-pitched sound, so even on laptops and mobile devices, it should be perfectly audible that the goal ring is right fucking there the entire time. It's one of these levels that just tease you, yeah? You want that goal ring, yeah? You want that goal ring. Don't you? You want that goal? Do you want that goal ring? Well, fuck you. You have to go through 20 minutes of Warhawk. Actually, this is not the longest Warhawk stage I've ever played. I did it on my, like, third or fourth try, so I didn't really exactly feel the need to put in any fails. Like, what are you doing, Tim? That's not how you do critical attacks. I'm not, like, maybe later down the road I will put in some fails of me, like, fucking the stages up. I don't know about that yet. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. But yeah. Still not getting sick of that theme. Well, you will eventually. There's a lot we still have to go through. We have to pretty much go through every single, even in the stages that I said before. I will never have to go on the stage again. Oh my goodness, I am so glad. Yeah. So much for that, because of all the, like, in the DLC, I have to do every DLC stage, obviously, because I didn't actually do the DLC yet. And I have to play pretty much every normal stage again because of all the collectibles. There's also the soundtrack CDs, well, records, the VHS tapes, all that kind of stuff that I want to get everything in this LP. I might actually put it in one giant playlist at the end, so people who are wondering how to get all the stuff in the game will, well, not wonder anymore. That would require me not missing anything and not ever having to go back for anything, but, you know. So the way the critical attacks work, I know now. You have to get the enemies down to a specific amount of health. Then they will have that arrow over them. I will explain this to you too because it's important. It will get really important in other DLC stages. In this, not so much. This is not one of the most difficult ones, but we'll get to some where it's really important later. You have to get close to them. That's something I didn't understand. You have to get really close to them, and then when that icon appears, they can't be in any kind of attack animation at the moment because then it will not work. But like it's some at least. I don't know about all of them, but there are some attack animations that will make the critical attack not work. But yeah, this part is assy, by the way. You have to walk slowly on the, like you have to just like take baby steps because you want to go fast, of course, and there's ledges on the side. You would usually not have any problem with that, but of course they decided that you have to carry a fucking thing over there. Alright, where was I? Critical attacks. Okay, you have to get close to them. They have to be at the specific kind of amount of health only, and they can't have specific attack animations. And now is the important part. I don't even think that all LPers I've watched LPs from know this. The less health the person, yeah, person, totally persons, people. Ah, this is going so great. The Dark Gaia monster, or Eggman robot, has the longer of a time you will have to actually press the button. So right there, the enemy, that's one of the things I meant. That was one of the attack animations that it can't be doing. That enemy there had less than half of its health. So it will be easy for me to do a quick time event. That enemy has even less, and as you can see, it gives me even more time to pull off the quick time event. So it's kind of generous in that way. That's something you really like. If you have trouble doing a critical attack on one of the enemies, just get his health down to almost like until the enemy has like almost none left. That will make your life so much easier. It's crazy. But yeah, you really have to, like, I don't feel that in the normal stages you always have to do the critical attacks because, you know, I don't know, the levels are just not that unfairly designed. Like, if you do all the critical attacks, like I will do it anyway, just for safety purposes. But, yeah. Also, someone royally fucked up here. Like, like, is that really a good puzzle? Let's just put 3 fucking pedestals there with the stones, and then switch the stones around. People will be whoever wants to get into our lair will never figure that one out. It's just the stupidest puzzle I've ever seen. Like, was someone colorblind when trying to get in here and then just gave up? So silly. So yeah, you have to put them on the right pedestals, or not on the correct ones. So that's kind of what you have to do. Yeah. So now I am done explaining most of the things about how you should tackle these DLC stages. Well, the harder stages and what you can do and how the critical attacks work, I should talk about some other things. So yeah, first of all, enemies appear. So I guess the colorblind person was actually kind of lucky. Like, if they just would have put the thing on the right pedestal, a bunch of monsters would have attacked and killed them. But yeah, over the past few somethings, I've actually grown to really enjoy some of the Werehog themes. There's some I really don't care for, but the Halaska one is a good example. This one, I love this theme. It's fucking great. Like, seriously, it's so good. Why did I activate Unleash mode there? Like, oh, I want to howl at you because I just killed you, and it will totally waste all of my Unleash power, but ow! Ow! I just like doing a I'm just that ice cold. I don't know. Again, you see that I get a lot more time to press the buttons. Actually, the amount of time they give you switches, like, changes between stages, which is kind of weird. But anyway, we are at the end of the stage, and I got over 200,000 points. That means I get the S rank. Yeah, 200,000 points is the S rank requirement, if you like to know. That's how many points you have to get. And yeah, I think with that, I will see you in the next part of Sonic Unleashed. I think we're doing some kind of out of it, nighttime, actual regular stage kind of thing, you know. But yeah. Also, I will have to upgrade all the stats to the biggest thing. I got a freaking trophy! Yay! I can't exactly show you how all the trophies work, because, you know, they're in German, and I don't want to translate them all. But anyway, I'll see you next time. Until then.